Alright, buckle up guys, we are diving deep into the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, the game we have been waiting for 13 years. And man, it's got everything we asked for. If by everything, you mean bugs, server issues, and more exciting new ways to be disappointed. This game has its own pros and cons, but before we get into that, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss more brutally honest review like this one. It also helps me to recover from the trauma of playing this game for 15 hours. Trust me, I really need it. Now, let's talk about TDU Solar Crown. It was supposed to be a glorious rival of the franchise we loved, right? The sprawling maps, the endless cruising, and the thrill of slowly building up your dream car collections. And yet, what we got feels, well, like Forza's very, very distant cousin that we can't quite get it together. Let's start with the good. Yes, there's some good in here if you dig deep enough. The map of Hong Kong is technically gigantic, and there are moments where driving through it feels like pretty satisfying. The car models, they look nice. Physics, they're not bad when the game is actually working. It even reminds me of those good old test drive vibes. You know, for about 15 minutes before everything crashed. But wait, there's more actually. Always online. Because clearly, what we all wanted was to be permanently connected with an unreliable servers for a mostly single-player experience. I can't tell you how many times I was kicked in the mid-race just as I was about to win. And if you thought, hey, I'll be just cruising offline for a bit. Haha, no you won't. Offline mode doesn't really exist in this game. It's 2024, folks, and apparently playing solo is a thing of the past. Now let's draw some comparison right now. Let's take a moment to talk about the elephant in the room, Forza Horizon. Let's be real guys, Forza set standard for open world racing games. And the Solar Crown, bless its heart, just doesn't measure up. In Forza, you get a variety of cars, seamless multiplayers, and oh yeah, actual customization. I mean, I'm running a decent rig over here, but Solar Crown had my graphics card crying for help on medium settings. It's like they looked at Forza Horizon and said, well, let's do something opposite of that. What the hell? Cars in the Solar Crown feels limited. The car list is small, which for a game that's supposed to be about building your dream garage is a kind of problem. And unless you are a hypercar fan, well, tough luck. Customization? Barely exists. I swear, I had more options in the game I played about 10 years ago. Now, I have put about 15 hours into this game, and honestly, I wanted to love it. And I really did. There is that Test Drive Unlimited magic here somewhere. But it's buried deep under layers somewhere of the bad optimization, frustrating AI, and an always online system that feels more like a punishment than a feature. Speaking of AI, what's wrong with them? They're either driving like they're on the rails or pushing you into walls like they're auditioning for the Fast and Furious 15 Hong Kong Drift. It's either superhuman skill or straight up dumb, and you never know which one you are gonna get. One race, they're eating my dust. The next race, they're lapping me in a car half as powerful. Oh yeah, and guess what? I've launched my own merch store. So if you want to support my channel and rock some cool gears while you're at it, hit that link in the description. It's way more reliable than Solar Crown servers, I promise. But hey, it's not all about doom and gloom. The game is still on its early stage, and the devs promised updates, so maybe, just maybe, there are hopes. Remember No Man's Sky? That game turned around after a disastrous launch. So who knows, maybe in a year or two, TDU Solar Crown will finally be the game we all wanted it to be. But until that, unless you are really desperate for a test drive fix, I'd recommend it waiting. Like seriously, wait. The gameplay itself, when you are not being kicked off the servers, is decent. But again, decent isn't just we have been waiting for. We wanted a full-on return of Test Drive Unlimited greatness with houses, properties, deep customizations, and that iconic lifestyle simulations. Instead, we got a game that feels like it's trying to imitate Forza, but didn't get the Nemo on how to do it well. So, would I recommend a TDU Solar Crown right now? Only if you're a hardcore TDU fan who's willing to look past the issues and hope for better days. If you're looking for a polished, enjoyable racing game, maybe stick around with Forza for now. But hey, if you do end up packing this game up, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you had a better experience than I did, or maybe you're just enjoying suffering. I won't judge. If you've enjoyed this review, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out my next videos. Oh, and check that merch link in the description if you want to support this channel and look awesome while doing it. Let's keep this gaming journey going. See you in the next one.